So my dude's Valk here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Cobalt B, because she has been scheduled to be released on my birthday on 10/6. Basically, Cobalt's coming out very soon, within like what, a little bit over a week? Yeah, a little bit over a week. She's coming out in like 10 days or so, I think. I'm not very good at math. Math is not my strong suit. Yeah, about 10 days. Anyways, she'll be out around then, and I wanted to go ahead and take a look at her. I don't think, based off what I know of her initially, I haven't really read her kit too much, but based off what I initially know about her, I don't think she's going to change up what's the best team in the game too much. I think Fire's really waiting on Ruby, which is waiting on Vera, which Vera is Vera soon. Get it? Vera soon. Anyways, terrible jokes aside, yes, I do hate myself. I want to go ahead and talk about her. So we do know she's going to have fire resonance because all the other characters have resonance, so it only makes sense that she's going to have fire resonance too. So that's going to be pretty cool. But let's go ahead and let's get into this. Now keep in mind that the numbers are probably going to change for Global. Everything global-wise is being scaled back, so odds are Cobalt B is going to go through a series of nerfs. I'm just how it is. A lot of stuff in Global is being really scaled back because a lot of people in CN complain about how strong the power creep is. So Global's like, you know what? Okay, let's roll it back. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at it. When using the weapon skill, add 2% of the enemy's max HP as bonus damage up to 200% of attack. Sounds pretty okay. The only issue with her weapon skill is, do they have it here? Cooldown 60 seconds. So you're getting this to use this once a minute. That's, if you do the math, like how long are Phantasm floors? They're like, what, 2.5 minutes each, so you can use her skill twice and one Phantasm. That's very cope. Using the skill or dodge attack on burning targets will additionally apply Ionic Burn. This is the one I've heard everyone tell me that she really wants. Dealing 9% of attack as flame damage every second for 10 seconds. That sounds pretty good. It sounds like a pretty good DOT. Ionic Burn increases and damage increase to 140, and dodge attacks from any weapon will refresh the burn's duration. That sounds really good actually. Sounds like A5 is whenever she becomes a solid unit. So yeah, sounds like A5 is whenever she becomes really good. The skill Barrage has a burning effect that lasts for 15 seconds. Hitting a target with any weapon's dodge attack reduces the cooldown Barrage by 4 seconds up to once every 1.5 seconds. Damage over time effects triggered from a dodge attack can also trigger the effect. Oh, okay, so her A6 will actually coincide with her A5 to constantly reduce the duration or the cooldown of Barrage to make it a much more manageable skill. So basically, I think Cobalt B, blunt and honest with you guys, at A0, despite having some of the coolest animations in the game, is going to be pure copium. I think her damage is going to be fantastic. It's just the 60-second cooldown. Maybe if you run her with A3 Shiro, oddly enough, if you run her with A3 Shiro to refresh the cooldown, that might be a way to make her work. But A0 Cobalt is going to be very smooth because you use the skill once every 60 seconds, and the skill is incredibly powerful. It is a very powerful skill, but the cooldown on it makes it so you're not really using it all that much, although Fire does not have that many options right now. However, just like any other unit, if you go ahead and spend the money to get her to Advancement 6, odds are she's going to be really damn good. I would hope so after you get a unit to Advancement 6 that they are absolutely cracked. She is probably going to be insanely good at Advancement 6. It looks like it because then you don't really have to worry about the cooldown so much. The cooldown's not nearly as big a deal as it is at A0 because you have ways to refresh it constantly. So it's going to have a lot more uptime, drastically more uptime. But at A0, I don't really recommend getting her unless you're wanting to go super hard on a Fire team. But we do know for a fact, not only does Fire have Ruby, but Fire also is going to have Annabella. Annabella is a really strong Fire unit as well as Ruby. So in the end, Cobalt, who knows how long it is till we get this, like 2-3 months. But if you can do without Cobalt on a Fire team until the 2-3 months, then it might be worth it if you don't plan on going for super high advancements. But if you plan on going for super high advancements, I can see her being a very strong character. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Keep in mind, once again, numbers in this video are subject to change. These are CN numbers, and also my opinion could change whenever I get my hands on her because I'm sure soon enough they're going to allow us content creators to go ahead, go into the test server and play with Cobalt a little bit, and then I will let you guys know what I think of her whenever she's available on that server. That's whenever I'll upload a video, you know, whenever she releases, and they let me. So basically, yep, that's where I think TLDW, if you're just skipping to the very end, A0, Absolute Copium, A6, and Absolute Monster. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.